Good job on that one. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Nice work. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your... That's the stuff. Congratulations, you've got the... In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. Backswing meter up. Good job, that's what we're looking for. The putt weight is how hard, well, you've got that one down. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Well done on that lesson. And hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. Not quite. Let's try that one again. Well, this tutorial's always going to be here, and you can always come back to it. Right now, let's just keep moving. Now, it's only... And I think we're just going to keep on moving here, even though you're not quite there yet, but I think you'll get it in time. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Well, I'm sure you'll get this with... Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey. With me in the booth is 2002 PGA champion Rich Bean.
Looking forward to the action out on the golf course today, Luke.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the first. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. Straight out of the top drawer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He's currently tied for fifth. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot on the second. Going with the 7. Getting ready to play their third. Good sounding strike, that one. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Here we are in front of a par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. A quality shot, that.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
That'll sting a bit.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the fourth. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. Appears to have overcooked this one. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, absolutely flushed. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
No, that's too bad.
That will drive you bats.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
And with that now, back to level par. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Well played.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Oh, yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Still in the lead now after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Well struck. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. This one's for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Well played, mate. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Well, that's beautifully judged. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 2 under. It's time for a one-shotter.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
On a nice line.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, just missed. Putting for par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Ooh, that almost went down. This is a par putt. And down it goes. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Wow, what a shot. Putting for birdie. And the putt drops, now at 3 under, heading down the stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Going with the 6-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, what a shot by our leader. 8 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And in it goes for the par. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like. Pretty good shot there.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
19 feet to the cup.
Oh, you know you want to.
That was a gallant attempt. Bogey putt coming up here. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Not bad. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, come on, this would be a good one to hold. A chip for the tournament. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.